In this video, we're gonna share with you what $40 million buys in Golden Beach. We're also gonna show you what $3 million buys you in Golden Beach as well. Golden Beach is one of the few areas in the country that you have your own private sand, and the views are amazing. But there are quite a few things that you probably didn't think about. In this video, we're gonna share all of those things with you. My name is Amit Bhuta. I've been to Golden Beach tons of times. I'm also part of the All in Miami group. We sell some of the most expensive real estate in the country to some of the people that you read about online. In this video, we're gonna take all the experience we have with that and we're gonna share that with you. In this video, we're gonna break it down into 5 different parts. Number 1, the perfect day. Number 2, the pros and cons. Number 3, the cost of living. Number 4, what does the future have in store? And number 5, Amits Ratings. I'm gonna go over 10 different areas of Golden Beach and I'm gonna give you a rating. And by the end of the video, you're gonna know whether it is right or wrong for you. So this is my perfect day in Golden Beach. So in this dreamland, my wife Rashmi and I are living in Golden Beach. So we have a home there on the water. It's just about a $100 million property. So since we live there, we can do the things that residents do. So there's a tennis center there. So we walk there. It's a little dangerous with the traffic going, but you know, whatever, we're like that. So we go to the tennis center and we play tennis. If you don't know Golden Beach, there's no commercial things in Golden Beach. It's just homes. There's beach, there's water, and they're rich people. That's it. So we play tennis, and in order to do anything, you have to get out of Golden Beach. So since we play tennis and we got up early, we go to Sunny Isles and we go to Mozart Cafe. For those of you that don't know that place, they got some amazing pistachio pancakes, and they even have some white chocolate that they put on it. So we do that, you know. We burned probably 200 calories in tennis, so we had 2,000 calories for breakfast. So after Mozart's, we go to Aventura Mall. And years ago, my dad would take us there to Aventura Mall. You know, we were like in Kendall. We drove all the way there because it was either Macy's or Bloomingdale's, and they didn't have that here. I think it was Bloomingdale's. And we would go there. And one of the things that was really hot back then, and probably the same thing besides the weather, was the movie theater. It was a really cool place. People would drive from Kendall to go there. So to bring back memories, Rashmi and I, we go watch a movie. And can't remember the movie. In the dream, I just can't remember it so much. And then after that, we walk around and we eat a lot of the food there. So after that, we go to Hollover Beach. And for you guys that don't know Hollover Beach, it's a nude beach sometimes. Rashmi and I, we don't feel like we're in nude shape, so we don't do that. But I guess we people watched. I don't know if that's sort of creepy or not, but that's what we did. It's a dream, whatever. And then after that, we go home and we're back in our Golden Beach home. And we have a chef's kitchen, we have another kitchen, we have an outdoor kitchen. So Rashmi cooks a meal in each kitchen for us, and we eat more, and that's the perfect day in Golden Beach. So the community vibe of Golden Beach is, I don't think there's any. Everyone's doing their own thing. The homes are so big, you don't see your neighbors. You only see them when they're driving. If you're outside getting your mail and you see them driving to their house. So community vibe isn't really anything, and there's so few homes there. Exclusivity versus urban energy. It's extremely exclusive to live in Golden Beach. Very, very few people in the world can live in Golden Beach. As far as urban energy, it's not. There isn't any. No. The people that live there don't want to be seen. They don't want to be heard. The names of their properties are in an LLC or someone else's name, so they don't want to be found. So you're not getting sugar from your neighbor or milk. No, not at all. So Golden Beach has a lot of pros and a lot of cons. So the pros, It's pretty amazing to have a house and then you walk in your backyard and there's sand and then there's water. And if you tell anyone, if they ask you, where do you live? And you tell them, I live in Golden Beach. And you say it like you're not bragging. You're gonna be, you live in Golden Beach? They're gonna think your home's $100 million. So the prestige exclusivity is next level. So those are definitely different things. The value of your home, because it's high and they're so limited with the amount of them, the values are gonna do really, really well. Okay, so cons. Forget about all the pros, there's lots of pros. Cons, it's expensive. It's really expensive. In order for me to live in Golden Beach, I have to dream. And I can't even remember everything in the dream. Taxes. If you have a $100 million home in Golden Beach, your taxes are probably $2 million a year. It's a lot. Another thing is, there's no commercial stuff in Golden Beach. You have to go outside of Golden Beach. Aventura, Sunny Isles, wherever you want to go, you have to go. You're not in Golden Beach. The insurance, can you imagine the insurance, the hurricane insurance? My wife and I, our insurance is almost 20 grand a year. So there, forget it. It's ridiculous. Golden Beach, you're on the water, so if there's a hurricane, you're probably a little bit scared about that. So those are just some of the cons, but I'm sure the pros are gonna outweigh those. So Golden Beach, that's you right there. You're watching our video, you saw Golden Beach, you're probably checking to see if we put the drone video of your house, and you probably saw it. So comment below, tell us if you're happy or not that your home made the video, and why don't you tell the others the best and worst things about living in Golden Beach? And while you're doing that, comment, subscribe. It'll definitely be nice if your neighbors do the same. There's only 360, 370 people in Golden Beach. Maybe we can get all you guys to subscribe. It would be great. So Golden Beach, it's as prime as you can get. The location is amazing for real estate. With that said, it's pretty far from a lot of places. If you like being by Sunny Isles or Aventura, it's the perfect spot because you get that exclusivity and you're pretty close to other areas. If that's not your thing, it's not great. So in Golden Beach, as far as like gated communities, it's more gated residences. Almost every property has a gate on it, if I'm not mistaken. To get in, they're very secure. So I would say it's pretty secure, very secure, and exclusivity is very high. The architecture is pretty amazing. If you drive by and see these homes, you're gonna see some of these older homes, but now the people, I mean, if you're paying many millions for a piece of land, you probably have the means to build an amazing home. And what I've learned, and our team has learned with these ultra wealthy people, they want their own sort of take on things. They don't want a cookie cutter thing. They want their property to look a lot different than others. So you're gonna see a lot of amazing architecture. The quality of schools of Golden Beach, I don't think there are any. So you're gonna have to go outside Golden Beach for that. The resilience to weather for properties in Golden Beach, I'd say is okay. Since you're right on the water, the sand and everything, it's not great, but these homes are built so well that they can probably withstand a Category 5 hurricane. So how much does it actually cost to buy a property in Golden Beach? It's a lot. So what I'm gonna do in this section, which I think you're gonna find entertaining, is I'm gonna find out the least expensive home, the most expensive home, and the average priced home in Golden Beach. So currently, it's very surprising. So in Golden Beach, there are probably like 360, 370 homes, something like that, give or take. But right now there's 30 for sale. It's quite a high number. And let's take a look at these 30, what they are. So the least expensive property is 3.15 million. Let's see what you get for that. Address is 371 Golden Beach Drive. So that property, it's 3-bedroom, 3 baths, but it's only 1,975 square feet, so next to nothing. The lot is 7,500 square feet, and it is built in 1984. Let's see what else I can tell you about it. This is some of the description. Come and grab the slice of paradise in the prestigious Golden Beach gated community. The home boasts a 2-story, 3-bed, 3-bath with 2,000 square feet plus living space. The home contains vaulted ceilings, impact windows, pool, blah, blah, blah. Renovate or build your dream home. The community is gated and contains its own 24/7 police force via car, rover, and boats. Interesting. It doesn't show an association fee. So let's take a look at this home. For $3.51 million, what are you getting? It's a tiny home. Obviously, you're not on the water. You're a street or two away from it. Home doesn't look too bad. It looks sort of like a townhouse almost because it's small. But you don't have to update anything, but you probably would want to. So it looks like a home that was renovated in maybe the 90s or late 80s, maybe a little bit later. Has a swimming pool, has a little gazebo type section. So they definitely made the most of that 7,500 square feet. So let's take a look at the most expensive one. This is going to be fun. So this is actually 2 properties, combined 2 lots. I don't want to do that. That's sort of cheating. So the second most expensive one is $49 million. It's 387 Ocean Boulevard. This is $49 million. It's 11,599 square feet, 6 bedrooms, 9 baths, so why not, and a half bath. Built in 1941, 387 Ocean Boulevard. Let me see, what else can I tell you? The lot is pretty big. It's 41,750 square feet. An acre is 43,560, so just about an acre. Remarks are luxury property auction. Just listed for $49 million. Starting bids expected between $22 million and $32 million. So for those that don't know, and if I'm not mistaken, because if I'm mistaken, I'm sure you'll tell me that I'm mistaken. This property was probably listed at $49 million. Probably didn't sell for that. It's been on the market 341 days. And then they put it up for auction. So with that, they're expecting bids to start between 22 and 32 million and hoping to probably get as close to the 49 million as possible, but they're not because it's been on the market almost a year and not selling for that. So it says an oceanfront opportunity awaits at this magnificent estate, nearly an acre on prime Golden Beach shoreline. What else can I tell you? 150 feet of private beach frontage. So there are not too many places in the US that have that private beach frontage, and Golden Beach has that. So let's take a look. Current taxes on this unit, which are going to be far higher in the futures, are only $470,000 a year. It's so funny. It says terms considered for the purchase, besides cash, conventional financing. What kind of bank is going to be conventional financing? Not saying that you can't finance it, but it's definitely not going to be conventional. So let's take a look at this property. It's amazing when you look in your backyard and you have sand and then you have the ocean. You know, it's pretty cool. So the views are nice. This house looks pretty updated. Should be, right, for that much. But believe it or not, properties like this expensive in Golden Beach aren't always updated. You know, sometimes you'll have property that sell for $100 million on Golden Beach or something similar to that. So yeah, this property is nice. And as I always say, if you want to see all the photos, if you don't Google the address, you can just send us a comment below or send us something asking us to share the property, all the photos with you. So let's find out what the average property is in Golden Beach. So since they're 30, I'll go to number 15. So this property is for basically 14 million, 13.995 million. This is built in 2000. It's 6642 square feet under AC. The address is 220 South Island Drive. The lot is much smaller than the last one. This is 14,025 square feet. Again, an acre is 43,560. So quite a bit smaller than half an acre. What else can I tell you about this? The current taxes are $138,000 a year. And this property is 6-bedroom, 5.5 baths, 6642 square feet. The house looks nice, like kept in good shape, but definitely not updated. It doesn't look updated at all, but it looks nice. For 14 million, I guess that's what you get. I'm trying to look for the backyard to see what's on it. So let me check out the map location of it so we can see where it is in relation to like the sand and everything else. So this property, let's see if we can change this to satellite. So this property doesn't have sand. It is waterfront, but as you see in the photo, it is not oceanfront frontage. So very nice, 14 million, but it's like maybe you're the worker of the person that has the nice home in Golden Beach. You only have a $14 million home. So those are the properties. That's what you could expect to pay in Golden Beach, and for an average home of $14 million. So what does the future have in store for Golden Beach? My best guess is the same, but a little bit more elevated, meaning the prices are going to be much more expensive in the future. Golden Beach is probably going to have some of the most expensive real estate in the US pretty soon, if it doesn't already. You're going to see them building the infrastructure more because they have to. You're right on the water, there's sand, they have so much money, so they're gonna do what they can to improve it. It's never gonna be great because of the location, but they're gonna be working on that. So bottom line is, if you're looking to get a place and you're ultra wealthy, you want privacy, security, that's probably gonna be Golden Beach going on forever. So number 5, Amits Ratings. I'm gonna go over 10 different things about Golden Beach, and by the end of this, you're gonna know whether it's right for you or not, assuming you have the pocketbook. So number 1, daily life and vibe. For me, it would be a 3. You know, Golden Beach is nice, it's exclusive, it's secure and all that. It's sort of boring though. You know, there's not much to do in Golden Beach. Location and prestige, 10. Even though the location isn't great for some people, the prestige, instead of a 10, it's like 100. So it's gonna make up for that. So location and prestige, 10. Waterfront living and views. I mean, you're on the ocean, you know? So it's a 10. Amenities and lifestyle, say a 6. You do have some amenities. You have like that, I don't know, Golden Beach Town Center or whatever it's called. You can do stuff there. But for the most part, they don't have too many things. So not that great. Privacy and security. People move there because they want privacy and security, and the homes give that because they're gated and there's so many security features. So I would say an 8. Architectural features, a 9. You have some really, really beautiful homes, and they're diverse. You know, you don't have the same design over and over and over. So the architectural designs are really cool. Community engagement and local interaction. There's none. 3. And I'm giving you 3 because you're rich, okay? It should be a 1, but I'll give you the 3. Cost of living and real estate. Seriously? Why do we even have this? It's a 1. It's so expensive to live there. Everything is ridiculous. The property we went over, the taxes were $480,000, and we didn't even get reassessed yet. So yeah, it's a 1. Green space and outdoor living. An 8. Outdoor living is probably great, and you don't even need to go anywhere. It could just be your house. Climate resilience. I'll say 4. It should be a 1, but because you guys have so much money in Golden Beach, you're probably going to upgrade the infrastructure, and you'll make that 1 a 4. So yeah, I'll give you a 4. So that gives us a total of 62 points for Golden Beach. It is 20 points away from the leader, Pinecrest, at 82 points. Coral Gables is next at 74, and Coconut Grove is 73. Golden Beach, don't get me wrong, is a great place, and even though the point score is much less, there are 2 major reasons. One is the daily life. Basically, in Golden Beach, you have your home, and there's nothing really else to do. There's a park, but there are no restaurants or other businesses for the most part in Golden Beach. So you have to leave Golden Beach to go to those areas. And the cost of living is outrageous. If I'm not mistaken, there was a residence sold for $100 million not that long ago. The great thing about Golden Beach is that it's centrally located to many other places, and one of those places is Hallandale Beach. So if you're in Golden Beach and you don't mind driving 3 miles, you can go to Wood One Ramen. The ramen there is excellent, and it's gonna probably cost less than you think it is. So make sure to check it out. So if you've watched this and you're still not sure about Golden Beach being right for you or not, and you're counting on me to make that decision for you, I don't want to call you an idiot or anything, because you're very wealthy and you're not an idiot, you're doing well. But if you really, really want that link, it's in our description. And believe me, it has everything about Golden Beach. Even dating spots that aren't even in Golden Beach. They're not on Golden Beach, but we're giving you dating spots. Schools that aren't on Golden Beach, we're giving you the closest ones, the best ones. And I guarantee if you watch it, if you read it, you're gonna think it's funny. You're probably gonna laugh a little bit, and you're gonna enjoy the neighborhood video, drone video that we did. And if you live there, you may see your home.